we go. We are live. Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing today? Hope you're pretty good. Yeah, so you might be curious as to what this is about. You know? Well, you should be. Come on. You should be interested in this stuff. Anyway, this is all going to be good. This is going to help us create a lot more videos to help you guys. There's a lot of questions out there about what people should be doing and how to do them and this kind of thing. So this is going to create a backdrop. It's going to cut off a bit of the echo that's down here, but obviously when we're stretching and working out, we got to have the room for you to see what's going on. But that being said, we're going to try to tone down a couple of videos so we can hear us talking a little bit more. I'm just going to switch on the light here, guys. I find it a little bit dark in here. All right, there we go. A little bit brighter in here. Now, the only problem is it makes my head glow because I have a giant dome on the top of my head, but that's okay. All right, so we're here for our daily stretches. It's Monday, right after the weekend, a little bit extra creaky. Gotta make sure you get the water, always. Now, I need to make sure I get the coffee. That's just me, guys. I like the coffee. If you like tea, if you don't like anything, just like the water. That's good too. Remember, it's not the tea or the coffee that's bad for you. It's what you put in it. Right? If you put a ton of sugar and a ton of heavy cream in there, yeah, that's no longer good for you. Coffee itself is fine. Low calorie sweetener, maybe a lighter fat dairy product if you want it. Good options, right? So, okay, that being said, I have to make sure not to knock over this. It's not a trapezist bar because, well, if I was to swing on this bar, it would come crashing down because I am way too heavy. All right. Head to toe. We're going to work on the neck first, all right? And then we're going to do our bonus round. We always have the bonus round, okay? Here we go. So we're going to lean our head forward. Remember, we're not pushing our chin in. We're leaning our forehead down and letting gravity pull on the levator spinatus up at the top of the neck. And let them stretch out. Good. There we go. Now we'll go to the side. We relax into that stretch, right? Deep breath. Good. There we go. Now the other side. Remember, we always come back slowly. Good. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to combine the two. Chin to the armpit, okay? We turn and down. Good. Just like that. You got it. Perfect. And the other way. Good job. Just like that. Nice and easy. All right. Now we're going to work on the shoulders. We're going to do two things for the shoulders, okay? One is going to involve a little bit of mobility. The other one's going to involve some rotational stuff, okay? So let's just get the circles in, right? Nothing to it. Like a choo-choo train. I never know what to do with my arms on these. So don't feel bad if you don't know what to do with your arms on these and they swing around wildly. Just be sure you don't knock over any cups or smack your kid in the head as he's running by, right? Your little son or daughter coming to give you a hug and you give them a whack. It'd be entertaining though. I'd make one of those great, Snapchat videos. All right, so here we go. The next thing we're going to do, I guess Snapchat's not a thing. Well, yeah, I guess it is. TikTok. That's what we're doing. Showing my age. All right. So this one we're going to do now, if you look at the shoulders, right? Shoulders are supposed to be back. Most of us have shoulders internally rotated. This muscles here are tight, so we want to stretch those guys out. So here's what you're going to do. You can take your hands, you can use a fist, you can use flat palm, but a fist is ideal. right at the base of your spine. So right, not in the middle, just on the outside of the love handles, right? So now you're like this. So now already you're probably feeling a stretch up in those shoulders, right? Now if you're tight, it's going to push your shoulders forward, you see. Right, and that's okay. Now what you want to do is slowly, this is fine. You're feeling the stretch, you're pushed forward, that's expected. Now, slowly pull the shoulders back, right? So now you're stretching those muscles that have been nice and tight. And deep breath, remember we relax into the stretch, so that's why the hands are here, right? The hands are here so we can let go of the tension in our shoulders. So you gotta focus sometimes. It's not easy, it's not automatic. So let's take some time. Deep breath, here we go. Feel those shoulders, relax, just relax those shoulders. And you can feel it like a tea bag in hot water, right? It just slowly dissipates out all that tension. Perfect, just like that, nice and easy, guys, you got it. Perfect, good, now we release slowly. Right? We never snap. Always release slowly. All right. How did that feel? Probably a little bit weird, right? But that's okay. Because we have to really increase our mobility. Otherwise, we'll never get there. If we ever only say, well, I can only do this, so I'm just never going to do anything else, you don't progress, right? If you can only walk, if you think in your head, because your head is what holds you back, your body will respond to the demands you put on it. But if you think, well, I can only walk 100 steps, so I'm not going to try doing more than that because I know I'll only do 100. Then you're going to hold yourself back because if you keep doing 100 and you're really trying to push for that 101, you're going to get it. Then it'll be 102, then it'll be 103, right? So that's what it's all about. All right, now we're going to do a twist, right? So we're going to do a nice twist rotation. So we're going to do a snake charmer. Now you can have your hands in any position you want for the snake charmer. But what's key is that your spine and shoulders are back, right? I put the arms like this. People had asked me that, why do you put the arms like this? It's because if you look, if I lift my elbows, it kind of pushes my shoulders where they're supposed to be. Now, if you want to be back here, that's fine too, but you can't be here, you see, right? So your shoulders are what's key. The elbows help encourage that. That's all that is. But we could do it this way too, right? And now you turn. Now what you want to do is you want to turn your body. You're going to feel the stretching here. And once you get to a point where your hips want to come with you, that's where you stop. You keep those hips squared. Right? And we turn. Good. Now you feel like that. Just like that. Perfect. Then you look ahead. Like I'm looking at the camera because there's a camera there. But you just look ahead. It's fine. If you're watching TV, you can watch TV too. But whatever you do, don't put tension on your neck. All right, and back. Now the other way. Here we go. Good job. All right. You're doing great. See, you're getting better already. Good stuff. There we go. And we relax. Nice. Doing great, guys. All right, now we're going to work on the back. So we got the lumbar region of the back, which is always the part. I got itchy there now that I touch it. Okay, so that lumbar region in the back often stiffens up because we sit so much, right? And it's not your fault. Don't think, oh, wow, there's Chris preaching about sitting too much. Listen, this is the world we live in, right? We have couches. We have everything is made for us to sit, right? Everything. We sit at work. We sit when we study. We sit when we read. We sit. I mean, our society is sitting now. It's not your fault. The world has become that way. But what we need to do now is counteract the effects that it has on our body. That's all. All right. So here we go. First things first. You're going to keep that back nice and straight. Okay. You're going to slightly bend the knees, which will disengage the hamstrings. And you bend forward. Now let's just get into this position. Let's start here. So now you can lean on your knees for a while, right? And your back is nice and relaxed already. But you see it's still nice and straight and supported right here, okay? Now we're going to slowly let ourselves slide down our legs. Now we see we allow that back to bend, but this is the only time. Now we dangle. We don't push, we don't bounce. We dangle. There we go. Good. Now, before we come up, you can stay here for a while if it feels good. But before you come up, you have to put your hands on your knees and push with your arms to support those shoulders. So now your shoulders are supported. And then we stand. We don't want that stretched out, elongated back to have to pull all of your weight from the floor up, right? Because then you're going to hurt your back. So don't do that. All right. That was great. Now, hamstrings. The always important hamstrings. Essential. The highways to the lower body, okay? So your sciatics run through here. Your huge veins come through here. Like, this is what you need, right? So what you do is one leg straight, and a little bit of an angle. See, it's still 90 degrees compared to the floor, but a bit of an angle. Now, if you need a little bit of support, you can do this up against the wall. You can maybe put this up against the footstool, anything, but you have to make sure that you're not over pushing your toe because you're going to put extra tension on the knee. Has to be straight, okay? Good. Now, other end, we've dealt with the knee portion, the lower portion of the hamstring, up here, right? So if I was just to bend like this, you see my back is bending, I'm putting tension all on my knee right here. I'm feeling it right here. And that's not what we want. That's actually hyperextending your knee. So we need to pull on the top end of this. Now, you're going to do that by keeping your back straight. When you do, I promise you, oh, and guys, hold on to something. Like, I can stand here freely, but don't have to. The idea is that we're doing this and it's relaxing. So if you need to lean on something, go ahead. As long as it's something high to support you, not something down here, right? Okay. So as I was saying, we're going to pull up here by keeping the back straight. Now we lean forward, hinging right here at the hips. And now you're going to feel that burn the entire, starting right up here all the way down. And now you know you've pulled it. There we go. Now we got a hamstring stretch. You're going to feel a tingle in the toes. There we go. Now relax that knee tension. Your knee will automatically tense up. It's a reflex. Let it go. Good. Perfect. And up. Good job. All right, we'll do it again this way. All right, and I'll face you this time. So you got to see my hips are square. So when you're holding on to something, don't get like this, right? Hips like this. Always in alignment, guys. That's what we really need, right? Back straight and forward. Relax that knee tension. Good. Always in alignment. That's what we want. We don't want to be all crooked and wonky. We don't want to be like this, right? Hips forward. Good. And back up. Nice. All right. So now we're going to do our calf stretches. So we want a nice wide stance. Again, if you need to hold on to something, no problem, as long as it's high. Nice wide stance, but not so much that you're already feeling tension on the Achilles heel. That's a problem. We don't want to hyperextend that tendon. Yes, you can do it. You can hyperextend any tendon in your body. Right? So here we go. You ready? Now we lean forward. Now, if you have trouble balancing, stabilizing muscles balance you. If they're a little bit weak and you're doing this, hold on to something because you need to relax that back calf. So, there we go. Now, don't let your foot flare out. You're not like this, right? Toes pointing forward, hips forward, alignment, right? Not leaning, always in alignment. There we go. And relax that calf. Good job. And up. Perfect. Good. Now the other side, same thing, right? Toes pointed straight, hips straight. Right? You want to do this facing the camera? Sure. All right? Here we go. So now we're in a nice line towards the camera. Yeah, I'm doing it in jeans. Why am I doing it in jeans? Because it doesn't matter. Right? As long, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, you can be wearing suit pants. As long as you're able to move, right? So it's non-restrictive and it's not gonna rip, right? That's really all it is, right? So go ahead and have fun. Do it whenever, wherever, doesn't matter what you're wearing, okay? All right, time for some ankle circles, all right? So this one too, we're gonna do closed chain. In other words, we have either a heel or a toe on the floor. Right, so we're gonna do it with the heel, and we're gonna make big circle. I prefer to have my heel up, right? But for those of you who can't, right, there we go. But let's do it this way. 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, don't be shy to lean on something. This is not a stress thing, right? These are stretches. When we give you a workout video, believe me, then you'll be stressing, you'll be burning. For now, it's all fine. Just relax and stretching. That's what we're doing. Good. Perfect. Good job. All right, so now we're going to do, you're doing great. Now for our bonus round, okay? So we're going to do a pencil stretch, which you've done before, but now we've done it at the end. In other words, we've already loosened up everything in our body, and you're going to see how it feels different. So you're going to really feel the benefits of doing stretches. Because when we usually do that, we're stiff and hard. It's our first one. But now you're going to say, oh, wow, look at the difference compared to what I used to do. Okay, ready? Here we go. Hands down. Remember, neutral position. Not pronated, not supinated, neutral, right? Legs nice and, remember, nothing too crazy. Nice and comfortable. Good. And we go up. Right. You see? Good. Now in this position, we're not just standing. We're going to now reach for that ceiling with our floors pushing into the ground. So we're really stretching ourselves up, making as tall as we can go. There we go. And relax and down. Good. So yeah, that one you're pushing a little bit. I always say you relax into the stretch. That one we're pushing a bit, but that's okay. We're getting that elongated of the spine. So that's what we want. Oh, here comes Winston coming to say hello. What's up, Winston? You're a little late. You know, we're almost done. I'm doing the stretches too here. Come on. All right, come say hello. Come here. All right. There you go. Say hello, everybody. That's Winston. Hi, Winston. Yeah, I'm Winston. I'm a bum. All right. Out you go now. All right. Let's try that one again. Okay? Here we go. And up. Good. And reach. Good job. There you go. Perfect. And down. All right, well, that's it, everyone. You did the entire thing. Plus, you got the bonus in, so that's great. Now, listen, just a little, my daily words of wisdom, right? It's Monday. It's rough. I know. So right after Easter weekend, we probably all ate too much and sat around too much and did too much weird things. Listen, it's fine, right? We're, hold on a second, please. Hey, get out of there. What the fuck are you doing? Cat's up to no good. Sorry, now I swore on TV, but that's okay. Wow. Okay, so as I was saying, we probably ate too much, probably drank too much. You know, we probably just overall didn't do enough things. We sat around, we got together, whatever it is. And it's okay. Listen, it's Monday. We're all a little bit groggy, a little bit slow, and it's okay to be groggy and slow, guys. That's life. So don't always expect yourself to have to be 100%. Sometimes you're just going to be tired, and that's okay. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to feel bummed out, right? Don't get hard on yourself. Don't start comparing yourself. Oh, I have to be motivated. It's my job to be. Listen, you do the best you can, right? You give it your all. Like there are times I come down here, man, I'm hurting, right? And I'm sure I'm not a superstar. I'm right. I don't mean I'm necessarily hurting. Maybe I'm tired or whatever it is. I need 1,000 coffees, whatever it is, right? But I come down and I give you guys everything I have, and that's all that you can do in whatever you're doing in life. Just give what you have to give that day, And once you do that, everyone will be happy, including yourself. All right? So that's it. It's a beautiful day. Get outside, get some fresh air, right? Go for a walk, whatever it is. I got tons of things to do today, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.